What's going on, everyone? So Honkai Star Rail actually has this 1.4 live stream, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to this live stream a lot. I've been looking forward to Topaz the most, and I am a little bit on the side of JINGLIU, I'm not gonna lie. But with this live stream happening, the only thing I do know is I think the banner rotations, that's pretty much it. But we're gonna hop in here, see what's going on, and hopefully we got some good things happening. Let's go ahead and dive on in. Return. This is interesting and different. Normally it starts off with what, hour, I think? So it's interesting, it's a different start.
We're live already? Hey everyone, welcome to the program, and thank you to our sponsor, the Interastral Peace Corporation. I'm your host, Astral Express crew member, March 7th.
It does have a different vibe to it, I
I've been
like.
watching my favorite streamer in preparation, but this is still my first time hosting, so go easy on me if I mess up, okay? What was I supposed to say again? I think it was, don't forget to like, follow, and share, or I'll chicken out. And then... Oh, without further ado, let's get right into the trailer.
March is such a vibe. Oh, that's my theme! Okay, hold up!
Championship is about to commence. Please take to your seats. My friends, join me in this dance. Let's bring this exquisite celebration to its climax.
Is this like a form of PvP? It looks like it. This music be bumping.
Billabong might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket. Go nutty!
Bro, the white with the red hair with the streaks is just so clean looking. You gotta hate them taxes.
I returned to the Law Fu so I could surrender myself to the Alliance and atone for my sins. This will be the last you see of me.
Sword War.
JINGLIU looks so stinking cool.
Blade of Moonlight. High Cloud Queen.
Hello?
It is time
Oh,
to say
wait!
goodbye.
I'm interested. I'm interested. First code for you guys. I can't wait for the 10th. I'm gonna be honest, because I'm switching straight to the console release. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it on console. We're gonna see how it is and everything. I want to see if it's gonna be any different, if it's gonna be the same feel, because it is a port, but it's gonna be very nice to be able to just play it on the big screen, kind of experience it a little more.
The Trailblaze journey continues. There's loads of fun stuff waiting for us out there. Can't wait to catch it all on camera. Like JINGLIU. Never thought we'd meet a living Xianzhou legend. She's super interesting. Miss JINGLIU might look young and elegant, but people say she's experienced and super dangerous. I was a little nervous when the director told me I'd be introducing her today. So I thought, why don't I see if I can bring in another young, elegant, experienced, and dangerous lady to help me with the intro. Next up, let's put our hands together and welcome Miss Himeko, navigator of the Astral Express.
Wow, March. Is that how you see me? I'm very flattered.
The way they're doing this live stream, I like it. It's a
You're
different
here
vibe.
already?
That's right. I walked in just as someone happened to be calling me a young, elegant, experienced, and dangerous lady.
You're all those things? So, you want to take it from here, Himiko?
Sure thing. Where were we? Hi, everyone. As March said, I'm Himiko, navigator of the Astral Express. Today, I'll be introducing you to a living Xianzhou legend, JINGLIU.
Okay, let's see what she can do. The mask off version or blindfold off version is just so clean.
Ever since I first caught sight of her in Yenqing's tracking entries, I was completely hooked. She's Jingyuen's previous master. I bet she's got all kinds of hidden stories to tell.
As one of the High Cloud Quintet, she
That
was once
splash
the
art will forever be
strongest
like
swordmaster
the
on the
cleanest
Luofu.
splash art.
However,
That is just a
due
straight
to the
fact.
effects
Just with
of
all the
Mara,
hands
she
reaching out and
sometimes
everything, it
loses
just
her
looks
grip
so
on
cool. And then
reality,
she's like pouring the,
perceiving
oh
herself as
man,
an
the
unstoppable
aesthetic
sword.
is just too clean. It's too clean.
JINGLIU's so ruthless. She even attacked her apprentice's apprentice. And she figured out Yenqing's fighting style just from the sound of his swords. I'd bolt if I saw her coming my way.
I can't say I blame you. After the Mara took hold of JINGLIU, she became a different person. As for the day she crossed paths with Yenqing, it was quite the twist of fate.
I guess so. In any case, JINGLIU is unpredictable at the best of times. But if you catch her on a good day, she's as calm as moonlight on a silent night.
Nicely put. Her power is actually deeply connected to the moon's phases. JINGLIU is an ice-type character following the path of destruction, who uses 2 different states in combat.
Different states? What's that?
Think of it this way. When JINGLIU is in prolonged combat, her Mara-struck persona takes over and she
Oh
changes
jeez, that's
states.
so sick.
When JINGLIU uses her skill, Transcendent Flash, she accumulates stacks of syzygy.
Whoa! Isn't Transcendent Flash the legendary sword move from Mr. Cien's story? The one that cuts through time itself?
You sure seem well-versed in High Cloud Quintet stories, March. When syzygy stacks up to a set amount, JINGLIU is consumed by Mara and enters a spectral transmigration state. In the spectral transmigration state, JINGLIU's every attack deducts a set percentage of HP from her ally's max HP.
Wait,
However,
what?
her attack increases according to the corresponding total HP consumed.
See? I told you she attacks her allies!
While in the spectral transmigration state, JINGLIU's skill, Transcendent Flash, becomes Moon on Glacial River, and she is unable to launch basic attacks. Moon on Glacial River doesn't consume skill points, but does consume stacks of syzygy. When stacks reach 0, JINGLIU exits the spectral transmigration state.
Okay.
JINGLIU's ultimate, Floor Ephemeral Dream Flux, deals a set percentage of her attack as ice damage to a single target and adjacent enemies, as well as granting her additional stacks of syzygy.
Whether it's normal state Ice Beauty JINGLIU or red-eyed spectral transmigrator state JINGLIU, she's one heck of a sword master.
Wait, you can walk around in the
Records,
oh.
She was taken by the Ten Lords before the onset of Mara, and subsequently detained in the Shackling prison. The famous confrontation with her apprentice, Jingyuan, would come later.
Becoming Mara-struck is an unavoidable fate for Xianzhou long-life species. But they're still trying to find a way to break free of the cycle.
In the brand new 1.4 mission, Clouds Leave No Trace, an anonymous letter silently appears on the
That blade at the
Express.
top?
It
That is
seems
blade at the
an
top. Actually, hold
unexpected
up.
visitor has
Okay.
extended an invitation and is looking to connect
This
with
Fox
Don
Girl's so
Hung
cool.
to delve deeper into the tale of the Xianzhou. Past events may feel distant in the present, but it's only right to give this story its proper conclusion. Valiant figures from times of old reunite with familiar faces and find themselves in a world drastically reshaped from the one they once knew.
I
I need
heard
to
the
play
reason
some of these
JINGLIU wears a
companion
blindfold
missions,
is
to
to
be
avoid
honest. I
catching
haven't done
sight
a
of
lot of
certain
them.
objects on the
Or actually,
Xianzhou.
I haven't done a single
Things
one.
that would trigger her memory.
I need to start doing
and
these.
the Mara inside her.
Well, not seeing isn't the same as not remembering. She's never forgotten those who fought alongside her. As for solving the Mara predicament, we'll just have to stay tuned for the upcoming Xianzhou story.
Ah, looks like Jingliu's next move is gonna be trending all over the Xianzhou. Hey, Himeko, what if I start doing my own live streams? They could track Jingliu's every step. I bet they'd get loads of views.
Sorry, March. I wouldn't recommend chasing trends. Your content will probably end up clashing with the IPCs.
Really? But my favorite streamers are always saying you gotta go with the hype. Anyway, how do you think I'm doing so far, Himeko? For this episode, I did loads and loads of research. Plus, I got lots of tips from my favorite streamer.
And which streamer would this be?
Ta-da! She's a streamer called Gwaynithan.
Wait
Her
a
streams
minute.
are super entertaining.
Isn't that the
I haven't heard of her.
the 4-star girl coming in?
She's on the Xianzhou too. How about... I know, I'll tell you all about her.
Yeah, I was about to say that name sounded familiar for a second. I love her design. It gives me Sushong vibes.
There was one night I couldn't sleep, and I ended up watching Gwaynithan's Kwaiban live stream. I've never heard anything like it. I subscribed straight away. It was
Oh
meant to
wait, I
be.
just realized she's in the back.
Her attire is very Xianzhou. It feels like she's not from the Lafu.
She's not from any of the Xianzhou ships. I think her real name was Guinevere or something. Anyway, Gui means fine wood, Nai means to exist, and Fen means fragrant. Su Shang came up with it for her. She's her bestie.
What lovely imagery.
I know. Plus, if you think about it, Guinevere and Gwaynithan do sound kind of similar. If you say them a few times, right?
We might want to steer clear of wordplay, March. I heard the Xianzhou issues fines for that.
Uh-huh? Seriously?
Xianzhou culture is
Yeah, it kinda makes sense
vast
why they kinda
and
do look
profound.
alike.
There's
'Cause
still much
she
to
got the name
learn.
from the Sushong,
Gwaynithan
so.
says that Su Shang is always schooling her on local culture and customs. Su Shang is as Xianzhou as it gets. I feel like everything I learned about the Xianzhou I learned from them.
Live streaming, Kwaiban, a passion for Xianzhou culture. Gwaynithan seems like a girl of many talents.
She is! Although I feel like she mainly uses them to impress her bestie. Did you know that Gwaynithan is actually a street performer? Not to mention she's also super talented on the battlefield. Gwaynithan is a fire-type character following the path of nihility. When using her skill, Blazing Welcome, Gwaynithan
Did the staff
launches
turn to a grenade?
firecrackers, dealing
Wait.
fire damage to her target and adjacent enemies with a chance of inflicting burn. After unlocking the trace, High Pulls, her basic attack, Standing Ovation, also has
I
a
love
chance of inflicting enemies with
that
burn.
basic. That basic is sick.
I'm curious.
It
Why
did. That's actually
firecrackers
kinda cool.
exactly?
Gwaynithan says that in Xianzhou legends, artists use firecrackers to fend off scary beasts. In return, the nobility supported the artists financially. Gwaynithan is just continuing the tradition.
Hey,
and
I'm
friendly
down for
locals are
more
only too
fire.
happy to support her.
I'm down for it. I'm
Funnily
struggling
enough,
on the fire
her talent
department.
is called Patreon benefits. When Gwaynithan is on the battlefield and an enemy sustains
That's
burn
one more.
damage,
Oh
there's a
wait,
chance
burn
they'll
too?
enter
Oh, that's another
Fire
macaron with
Kiss
Kafka. Let's go.
Fire Kiss is stackable and limited to a set number of turns. While in the
Unremovable.
Fire Kiss
Oh,
state,
that's
enemies sustain
good.
increased damage. Which reminds me, I think Gwaynithan live streamed a battle once too. Her ultimate, watch this showstopper, summons and detonates an even bigger firecracker in the form of a D-Ting, dealing fire damage to all enemies. Targets already inflicted with burns sustain additional damage as a set percentage of the fire damage.
Is this what the kids call going viral? I'd love to see her combat livestream data. I bet it was an instant hit.
About that. Her stream was taken down halfway through. I think she violated the platform's fire safety
I love that she throws a
policy.
firecracker as her little talent or her technique.
What do you think? Got a better picture of Gwenaifen now?
And I can see why you're so fond of her.
Cool, isn't she? I'll message you the link to her streams right now. Sometimes she even sends gifts to her fans. Hey, Gwailings, check this out. Scale Gorge spring water, clear and tasteless, rich in calories. One sip, you just saved yourself a meal. Actually, I bought some 5-liter Scale Gorge spring water during Gwenaifen's last stream. When you're watching her stream, you gotta be ready to grab the deals. They're awesome!
Wait a minute, March. If that's the case, those bottles of Scale Gorge
This is
spring
truly
water
a
in the
live
Express
stream. This is
storage
truly a
room.
live stream. I like
You
it.
bought all of those?
Yeah? What about them?
Interesting. Just the other day, Welt was telling me about his new healthy lifestyle habits. Apart from exercise, he's been drinking 8 glasses of water a day. Strangely enough, he's gained a little weight. Guess it must have been...
So Mr. Yang was drinking the... it's getting late, Hime. We should get back to the show. The next person we'll be talking about is Topaz.
Yes, sir.
Sure. So, who's Topaz?
Actually, I don't know either. But the director said that Topaz works for the IPC. She even knows that presenter, Albert. Speaking of, let's get him on the line. He can introduce Topaz. Albert? Albert! Ah!
Oh, there he is.
Ooh, and whether or
There's
not
our boy.
your world has a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm your good buddy Albert.
Why did our
Let's
art
go.
style change?
On my show, we go by my style. Up next, allow me, Albert, a professional Interastral Peace Corporation anchor, to introduce to you my guest and IPC colleague.
Let's
Topaz.
go. I'm a sucker for the streak. The red streak. Oh, I'm a sucker for it.
Topaz is a rising
Truly
star
stonks.
in the IPC Strategic Investment Department, currently heading up the Special Desk Picket team. She's a combination of youth, elegance, and remarkable
I ain't gonna lie,
ability.
that splash art kind
The
of kicking.
Special Debts Picket Team. I think I've heard of them.
Well, as you may know, among the universe's major investors and lenders, the IPC is a big fish. And with so many venture capital projects, there are bound to be bumps in the road. Topaz is our go-to person to smooth out the bumps and make sure we recover what's owed.
Oh, I get it. So the corporation's in the red?
When dealing with defaulters, Topaz's methods are swift and effective, saving the IPC from many a potential loss. She also has a great knack for investments, turning even the bleakest projects into success stories and ensuring huge returns for the corporation.
Wow, impressive. Does she have some kind of superpower?
Within the walls of the IPC, there is indeed a rumor that Topaz's stellar success might have something of the supernatural about it.
Oh?
Supernatural?
I think my
Who
favorite
reminds
thing
me of
about
Gwen
Topaz right
Ivan's
now is the
ghost
fact that she's a
hunting
hunt
streams.
character and she's fire. I
Let's
need
not jump the gun.
some help on the
When
fire
people think of
department.
Topaz,
It's actually
they don't
insane
think
how
about
bad I need
ghosts,
some help on
but
that.
a certain unmistakable companion. I'm talking about her warp trotter, Numby. They
Our
may
boy.
look like a cute mascot, but Numby is Topaz's trusted sidekick, both at work and out on the battlefield. Numby has a keen sense for sniffing out wealth. Security checks, debt settlements, and calculations are all child's play for this little piggy. Together with Topaz, they traverse the cosmos, resolving any and all debt disputes that could threaten the IPC's operations. Numby is a legit employee. They even have an official role and title.
Really?
Really. And don't forget,
Really?
the world mirrors the battlefield in more ways than one. Topaz's prowess in the former is just as swift and formidable in the latter. And you better believe Numby plays a huge part in that. Topaz and Numby are fire-type characters, following the path of the hunt. At the start of an allied turn, if no enemy on the battlefield is inflicted with proof of death, Topaz will inflict this state on a random enemy, thereby boosting the follow-up attack damage they receive.
Oh, that's actually really good.
Numby starts
What
out
the
with an
heck?
initial speed and acts autonomously, attacking enemies inflicted with proof of death.
I love how it coins
Excluding
is.
Numby's own turns, every time an ally follow-up attack hits an enemy inflicted with proof of death, Numby's action is advanced forward.
Oh,
Seems
for
like
real?
Numby and Topaz share a strong bond.
I like how they showed
They
Kafka.
make a
Because that's an
tight
interesting idea that just came to my mind.
Topaz's skill, difficulty pan, is able to reallocate proof of death to a different target, allowing Numby to immediately launch an assault and deal a set percentage of Topaz's attack as fire damage to the new target. This counts as a follow-up attack. Topaz's ultimate, Turn a Profit, allows Numby to enter the Windfall Bonanza state. In this state, damage and crit damage dealt by Numby both experience an increase. If that wasn't enough, every time an ally's basic attack, skill, or ultimate hits an enemy inflicted with proof of death, Numby's action is additionally advanced forward. After Numby launches a set number of attacks, this effect is dispelled.
Whoa, Numby's got moves!
Some
Okay.
believe that everything possesses a soul. I believe that if you treat all living things with genuine care,
So I wonder how
regardless of whether they're human,
follow-up
they'll
attack team would
respond in
work.
kind.
Like
Hold
Kafka,
on to your hats,
Topaz,
folks. Numby's not done yet.
Himiko,
Topaz and Numby's technique, explicit subsidy,
and I think so,
allows
and like
Topaz to
Herda
summon
or
Numby
something
when
like that.
entering a map. Numby then automatically seeks out basic treasures
Oh,
and
that's so
trotters within
sick!
a certain range, leading Topaz right to the loot. The best part? Trotters won't be alerted to their approach, and this effect doesn't even consume technique points. If Topaz and Numby enter combat after using their technique, our little warp trotter regenerates a set amount of Topaz's energy after launching their first attack. If Topaz and Numby
That was a lot of
are
recharge, hold on.
after winning a battle entered in this way, the team receives a small amount of additional credits up to a set daily limit.
Oh,
Buff
sorry.
also goes for winning battles entered in this way within the simulated universe. But instead of credits, the team receives a small amount of cosmic fragments with a chance to bag a random curio.
That's
she busted.
quite the skill set.
Oh, like
Seems
open world-wise,
Topaz
she's
and
busted.
Numby
What the
have
heck?
a bad cop approach to debt
That's
collection.
kind of
All
cool.
that and no debuffs.
And that was a lot of
Feelings
recharge for
don't
that
call
first
Numby
one. No one
the
can lie on that one.
omnipotent cosmic piggy bank.
And if that was a flat, just
Careful
no
now.
recharge at all,
If there's
yeah,
an
that's a
eon of
lot.
prosperity out there, I doubt they want competition.
That's
Truth be told,
pretty
Topaz
nasty.
doesn't care much about Numby's wealth-generating abilities. Here at the IPC, she has a reputation for being clean as a whistle. Money just isn't that important to her. Money is a means, not an end. Work should make you happy. Topaz looks after Numby because she loves them. Simple as that. That's not all I heard.
Yeah, she's a must
Version
for me.
1.4,
She's a must.
Stagnant Shadow Shape of Scorch will be going live. Beat it, and you can snag the essential material required for Topaz and Grenifin, Searing Steel Blade.
Okay.
Oh, Bert.
Well,
Are you sure Topaz
I
is just
know
your
who I'm
colleague?
farming a lot.
Feels like she's got a way bigger role than you.
What? Clearly, you've never
Don't
worked
doubt
at
her,
a
boy.
top-tier company. In esteemed enterprises like ours, we stress a horizontal approach to management. As long as one has their own methodology, finds their own niche, and employs their own strategy, they can exert unlimited influence and change
I ain't
the
gonna
fate of
lie, that art going
Himiko,
kind of
is
crazy.
he making any sense to you?
I'm not quite following.
Look, I might not get the ins and outs of investing, but I know my way around the presentation deck. Those dazzling slides on Topaz. Yup, my creation. Impressive. It's all about making yourself indispensable in the workplace. If Topaz were
Hey,
here right now, she'd acknowledge my presence with the utmost respect.
How's it hanging, Owly? Hi, viewers.
Topaz!
That's my name. Don't wear it out. You guys probably mentioned already, but I work in the Strategic Investment Department at the IPC headquarters. It's an honor to be here for Miss March 7's show today, and to meet Miss Himiko.
Hi, Topaz.
Nice to meet you too.
10 out of 10 boys.
Director
10 out of 10
Topaz,
boys.
what brings you here?
I don't gotta say
A while
anything with
ago,
Jinglui.
we
That's all I'm
received
gonna. I
an
know she
investment
go.
application from the Interastral Peace Media Department. Seems
She
the
go there
IPM's
about the
presenters want to
wazoo.
expand the program's reach. As such, the corporation sent me
This is
to
more like a
evaluate the program's performance.
voice actor summon session for me.
Director Topaz, I'll show you my expertise right now. So without further ado, let's unveil version 1.4's eagerly awaited 5-star characters. During the first phase of 1.4 in the character Event Warp, Gentle Eclipse of the Moon, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character JINGLIU. And during the second phase of 1.4, 2 character Event Warps will become available. In the character Event Warp, Sunset Clause.
Oh, snap! Y'all get
the limited 5-star
thing here? That's actually pretty good. Hold up.
Numby. Meanwhile, in the character Event Warp, Butterfly on Sword Tip, the limited 5-star character Zila will be making a return. And I almost forgot to mention,
this is a
4-star character
stack banner.
will
What
also
the
be a
heck?
part of these 2 second phase character Event Warps.
Look who's back! It's Zila! Feels like forever
Makes sense
since we
though
last
because
saw her in
console's coming back, so we're
Belobog.
getting the double
Characters
banners.
aside,
Okay.
We're also eagerly anticipating
That's a
version
stacked
1.4's
banner, bro.
5-star light cone. And
Sushong,
1.4's first
Luca,
phase
and
light cone Event Warp. The
that's a
drop rate of the
stacked
5-star
banner.
light cone, I shall be my own sword, will be boosted.
It's that sword-wielding beauty again!
Standing there in the moonlight without her blindfold,
That's a
amidst
good
all
looking
those
light cone.
flowers. Quite the sight.
Unforgettable!
I don't think I'll
Meanwhile,
dive into
in
light
1.4's
cones
second phase
until I
light
get
cone event
really
warps,
set. Kind of like I
the
did in
drop rates
Genshin.
for the 5-star light cones, Worrisome Blissful, and In the Night will be boosted.
Wow, Topaz is so lucky to be surrounded by so many cute flowers.
However,
Can we get one for the Express, Himeko? Oh, please!
I'm afraid that might not be possible. I remember Pom Pom saying they're not keen on having anything that sheds fur in the carriages.
But Pom Pom sheds tons of fur!
You know, trotters like Numby make great companions. They're non-shedding, low maintenance, and super squishy. Plus, they can sniff out valuable treasures. Or, what about adopting a talking bird? Like Owlie here.
Wait, what? Absolutely not. I'm the star of the IPM. And that wraps up today's Warp and Light Cone segment. Director Topaz, I was wondering, how did you rate my performance?
Let's talk about that later. The reason I'm here for March's show today is to present some small gifts to our esteemed viewers on behalf of the IPC. I'm not the best at crafting presentation decks, but here is a slide I worked up.
Gee, thanks, Topaz! It's great you could take time out of your schedule to be on the show. You must be pretty busy.
Well, the corporation is a big part of my life. In fact, me and my team are heading out to business on Eurillo 6 very soon. Taking part in today's program was a nice change of pace for me.
Oh, really? Eurillo 6? We've been there. So, is this a debt-collecting trip?
I'm afraid I can't comment on internal IPC matters. That said, I heard the Express crew will be heading to Eurillo 6 for the Trailblaze Continuance
another
Future
story
Market.
quest.
Looking
Okay,
forward
I
to
think
seeing
so
you
far
all
we've
in
had what?
Belobog.
One every update?
How did you
We
know
haven't.
about
I don't think
that?
this has been a single one
Preliminary
without one.
research is crucial for the smooth
Okay.
progression of any project. Our data collection lead informed me about a significant site on Eurillo 6 known as the Pillars of Creation, a memorial symbolizing centuries of Velabogian resistance. Out of respect, I intend to pay a visit there with a few colleagues.
Colleagues?
Oh, where are my manners? Let me introduce them. Senior staff, team leader, grunt, field personnel, and grunt, security personnel.
What?
They look pretty slick, but I can't help but wonder.
He like where I'm
Are
at.
they enthusiastic about a trip to an ice planet?
I'm afraid enthusiasm doesn't come into it. The IPC's balance sheet isn't the best right now. We haven't got the capital to outsource missions like these.
That explains the recent disturbance in the corporation. As if thousands of voices suddenly sighed in exhaustion and are suddenly silenced.
Let's set that aside for now. You know, I've heard all about the achievements of the Astral Express. I also heard that the train's navigator was a lady of unparalleled beauty and talent. It was a pleasure to meet you at last, Miss Himiko.
Another reason for coming on the show today? I hope I lived up to your expectations.
You exceeded them. Next time, let's see if we can meet up in person.
I'm sure we can make that happen. Once your work in Belobog is done, perhaps you'd like to drop by the Express.
It's a deal. I've always wanted to set eyes on the Express.
Jeez. Can we get a room for this guy already?
Get a room? What does that mean?
As another gesture of the corporation's goodwill, I'd like to introduce a brand new event for everyone to take part in.
Oh, woohoo!
What we got?
Nice!
What we got?
Recognized universally as the leading video game brand, Ethereum Wars is set to unveil an offline fan event on Eurillo 6, the Interastral Tournament Festival.
Ethereum Wars? What's that?
Think of it as a holographic video game.
Oh,
To secure
word.
a spot in the
a
grand
minute.
final, contestants must collect and nurture
know.
ether spirits, which can be found within victory zones.
Ether spirits?
I'd venture to guess they're much like Numby here. Digital replicas of creatures designed to serve as combat companions.
Yo, this
You are
HUD
Miss
looking
Himiko.
kind of
Your
crazy.
knowledge in this area is surprising.
I've heard a thing or two about the IPC's research and cultivation programs. Am I right in assuming that the aim of this event is to analyze the suitability of different species as fighting companions?
Correct. And we stand
Yo,
by
this
our
has
promise
so
that
much
no
PvP
real-life
potential.
creatures will
It
be
is
harmed during Ethereum
insane.
Wars.
It's on some
The
Pokemon
IPC has
stuff. It is
renovated an old
perfect.
weapons testing ground to serve as a tournament venue. We've also set up victory zones in different locations.
Bro, it's literally
Curtis
just Pokemon.
Station, Eurillo 6, and the Cienjo Lawsuit.
It's
Those who
like
manage to
Pokemon
defeat the
only.
championship contenders in each victory zone and complete the hyperlink challenges will be greeted with generous rewards.
Nah, we
It's
playing
also worth
Pokemon
noting
Rumble.
that
I'm
ether
loving it.
spirits, both allied and enemy alike, are classified into 3 types: mechanical, humanoid, and aberrant. In combat, these types have a cyclical relationship, with each one countering another. Attacking enemies that are vulnerable to your current ether spirit's type will allow you to deal extra damage.
It's a permanent thing?
Oh, so picking a
looks so
type that
permanent. That's
counters
ridiculous.
your opponents is super important.
You got it. Furthermore, as you advance through the competition, you'll gain access to the even more formidable
There is
Overlord
no
Ether Spirits,
way this is-
which can be developed to boost their combat prowess.
So the
refuse to
deeper you
believe.
delve into the competition, the fiercer the fights become. This is gonna be quite the contest. You okay there, March 7th?
Ether spirit, copy. Let's see. Whoa, a gold Albert.
Miss March, do I look like some battle pet to you? You can't just collect anything and everything.
Just curious.
A reminder to our esteemed contestants. Numerous players from across the universe will be partaking in Ethereum Wars. As you progress, new opponents will be revealed. After completing all challenges, exhibition matches await, where you might end up face-to-face with some unexpected opponents.
PvP?
And should you rise to the occasion and overcome the
Yeah, I mean, at first, I'm not gonna lie.
festival challenges, you'll receive IPC-sponsored eligibility for a specially selected 4-star character.
That's actually
And
pretty
there
good.
you have it. The full rundown
I'll
on
take a look.
Ethereum
Okay.
Wars. Hope you all
If
have
there
fun,
was
and
a,
remember to treat your combat companions kindly.
Well, that would have been lawful. I was about to say Sishong. I would have definitely took that. Because I would
Get to.
love the E6er.
Bye for now.
Huh? You're leaving so soon?
Mm-hmm. But I'm sure our paths will cross again. Over to you and Albert. Keep up the good work. There will be a year-end bonus for everyone when we roll out the new project.
Thank you, Director. Your wisdom, foresight, and mentorship know no bounds. Take care now. Stay safe out there.
I should be going too. There's some maintenance on the Express to attend to. Hope to catch you all soon.
Thanks for all the help, Himeko. See you soon.
Are they gone?
Gone?
my god.
Topaz and Himiko.
I think so.
Are you sure?
Yes, take a look for yourself.
Oh my god.
See? Told you. All
Oh,
gone.
weak.
Nobody here but me. Nobody else on the line.
Whew, that's a relief. All those gifts. If you ask me, Topaz is just abusing her position to engage in a personal pastime.
Huh? Topaz's personal pastime? What's that?
Isn't it obvious to you? Maybe you should take another look at the specifics of this event.
Let me think. I got it! So Topaz's personal pastime is hunting.
Duh? Hunting? Miss March, what gave you that impression?
Well, isn't that right though? I'll show you. This event is all about sneaking up slowly and then... Hey!
Whoa, slow down a second. Topaz's pastime is cuddling creatures, not hunting them. As soon as she gets home, she grabs her pets and cuddles the heck out of them. She's got hundreds at her company apartment.
Huh?
That
Did you say hundreds?
That explains the Lyco. Okay, I get it.
Well, her company apartment is an ecological starship. Meanwhile, my feathered butt's in his studio from the 2020s. Topaz lives it up in a giant starship over at corporate HQ. Well, I get by on packed lunches in the middle of nowhere. Hang in there, Albert.
Hang in there, bro.
Let's shift our attention to some of the other thrilling events coming our way.
Amazing shambles.
First off, during the 1.4 release, the Planar Infinity event is making its debut. Herta and 3 other members of the Genius Society made some small renovations to the
I was
simulated
thinking
universe.
the bonus thing.
Through a spanner in
I
the
love that
works.
one.
With the code damage, the universe is beginning to expand exponentially. Madam Herta wanted me to pass a message on to our trailblazers. Don't panic, just a minor bug. You will be compensated.
Minor bug? Really? It doesn't sound like it.
It's true! The spanners in question cause the simulated universe's blessings and curios to multiply. As such, in Planar Infinity's Ordinary Plane challenges, trailblazers can obtain some wonderful buffs.
For example?
For example, a cosmic big lotto that won't disappoint?
Oh, wow!
Oh, so they just don't disappear. You can
Following
keep
an
them for an
ordinary
infinite amount
plane
of time.
challenge, trailblazers will enter Herta's manic plane with their buffs in tow. Every time trailblazers successfully challenge a wave of
Objectives.
enemies, a floor is successfully cleared. As floors are cleared, trailblazers will face off against increasingly difficult enemies until...
Uh-oh. I knew there was a catch. Now we have to fight attrition warfare?
Herta wants to test the limits of the simulated universe's memory. Don't panic, Ms. March. As long as trailblazers obtain as many buffs as they can in the ordinary plane challenges, they'll be able to face down the manic plane with full strength. Trust me,
I'm glad
in
they're
the simulated universe.
I'm glad they're flushing out
some.
simulated
Really?
universe. I love
I don't
sim.
believe you.
I can have nothing to do and I still play it. It's so fun.
It's a walk in the park. I'm begging you.
Now I really don't believe you.
And of course, Werewolf version 1.4.
Baby, this is always appreciated every
without the
time.
Stimulating check-in event.
Every time. Let's go, free
Let's hear
temple,
it
baby.
for checking in.
Woohoo! Check
Always
in,
appreciated,
check
bro.
in.
Also
Always
in
appreciated.
1.4, we'll be welcoming in a story replay feature. When
Okay.
interacting with characters in the story, trailblazers can now pause dialogue and review surrounding context.
Oh.
That juicy lore and tasty
Never mind.
exposition buried under trigger.
I was thinking of replay the story.
Be
That'd have been nice.
This doesn't
That'd
mean
been
you
really
can
nice.
make new choices, though. So always make choices that you know you won't regret.
We'll also be seeing the return of the planar.
Oh, yeah, this is the one I was looking
realm
for.
of the strange events.
Yes, sir.
During
I
the
love
events,
this one.
Successfully challenging the simulated universe and Cavern of Corrosion.
Oh,
can earn you a
yes.
set
I
amount
love
of
these.
double rewards.
I love
Nice,
these. Those are my
double rewards.
favorite. I
Some
love
people
those.
are farming the cavern like crazy every day. They can save themselves
That's
some
like the
time.
only time I say I love getting double
Would
relics.
You be one of those people, Miss March?
Getting, was it?
Me? No way.
Artifacts? Yeah, artifacts. I didn't. I wasn't a fan of those in
Never
Genshin.
stops talking about
I love it
what
here though.
mysterious recipe they found. Things are gonna get real busy soon.
Oh, it did-
And what's a recipe
Genshin never
gotta
had
do
that.
with being busy?
It's
don't
not
think
just the recipe. Pom-Pom's been talking about organizing a whole food tour event. So strange. Nobody even knows where the recipe came from. What if Pom-Pom runs into bad guys on the tour? I need to protect the conductor.
Ha! I get it now. You want to pose as a bodyguard to get a bunch of free snacks.
Hey, that's slander. The food tour will be following the express around the world. Keep your eyes peeled for official announcements on when and where we'll be stopping.
Hey, I'm the one that leaves people in suspense around here. Well, that's everything for today. Thanks for tuning in to our special program, and see you in the...
Wait! Albert! Who's the main presenter here?
Oh, I'm about to say there's
Shouldn't I
one
be the
more.
one to bring the show to a close?
Ah, my bad. Force a habit. In that case, is there anything our main presenter would like to say to the audience?
Let me think. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, follow, and share. Let's get to 50 billion views.
50 billion. You might want to take a few zeros out there, March. Anyway, I got a flap. They're not paying me enough overtime, that's for sure. So whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, good morning, good afternoon, and get yourself home already. Albert, sign it off. Bye-bye.
Wait, Albert! He really made a break for it. Anyway, so that's all for today's program. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I'm your host, March 7th, wishing all you guys a great day.
That was good. That was really good. I'm not gonna lie. I like the vibe. The vibe was different. That was very nice. Oh yeah.
Finally! I'm exhausted. Huh? Really? Oh, thank you. Actually, I was feeling super nervous. Oh, no. You guys did all the hard work. Thank you. Huh? Is the program link up already? I'll share it with my friend. Hey, you see my stream just now? You said you'd be tuning in. Link
Trailblazer.
is
Okay.
already up, by the way.
Makes sense.
Just shared
okay.
with you.
That makes sense.
Remember to watch the whole thing. I'll be checking. Huh?
Cute.